What is happening?
The fuses again.
What do you mean? This is an operate. Do you see that? Did you see that?
Oh yes. The
Am I
Blackout
insane?
concentration.
Future me, run that one back. Was there a dude standing there? And was he naked? Was there a body? Hello? Sir? Ma'am? Ah! Jesus. I'm fine. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Oh, Jesus Christ. Welcome back, my name is JT and tonight we are taking a look at Autopsy Simulator. In Autopsy Simulator we take on the role of a practice pathologist and study forensic case files to help determine the nature and cause of the death. Let's get it. Oh boy. Why do we need a prologue? What happened that...
Office of the Medical Examiner, Petesville. Dr. Jack Hampton is speaking. How can I help you?
Good evening, this is Kate Brooks. I'm not sure if you remember me. A few weeks ago, we talked about an article I'm working on. It's about your wife. I dropped by last Friday to speak to you, but you weren't working at the time. I asked the security guard to pass on a note for me. I would like us to discuss the topic of...
I thought I had made it painfully obvious.
I don't like this woman.
Last time. No! Please don't call me again and stop inquiring about my wife. Damn journalists. They don't let me work. God damn it. I'm not in the best frame of mind to record a lecture for my students now. I'm feeling completely broken.
I do like to state these things out loud. I'm going to start doing that. Every time I have like an emotional breakdown, which happens not infrequently, I'm just going to state my emotions out loud. What?
Not very comfortable, but suitable for night shifts.
I mean, leather sofas like that are probably one of the more comfier options of sofas. No one cares, Kate. Literally no one cares.
They definitely pay me too little for this. They definitely pay me too little for this.
Alright.
Stephen didn't clean up after himself. Again. He won't be needed for the next few months. Wednesday. It's not my favorite day.
Who is this guy?
Awful. It would be good to finally repair the coffee machine.
What's in it? What is that white thing?
I guess it was in another life.
What? I have many questions. I'm getting, like, mortuary assistant vibes from this a little bit. Oh, let's not turn that off. I need that. Alright, well, I don't know why I can click all over those things and get weird, like, external monologues about them, but there's too many things to investigate. I know I'm a curious boy. If my name was George, I'd be like that monkey.
Another kidnapping this month.
I cannot get over this guy. Like, genuinely, he's... What the fuck? Oh, right, pills. I need pills. I'm looking for my pills. God, this is just like real life.
But the word is, the lab will be open tomorrow.
Alright, well, we don't need to go in there yet. Let's get my pills. Bathroom? Why are we just leaving our medication here for anyone to get? Am I the only person that works here? I'm confused.
Okay, time to pull myself together.
Vicodin, please. Like, what is this? Can we find out what it is?
And get back to work. I've already taken my pills. Not looking to overdose.
Speak for yourself, mate.
I need to set up the camera first.
Okay.
This place is starting to look like a hole. Now
Oh my god.
Jack.
What was that?
Don't forget, hit the record button this time.
To the dissecting room. A really, like, totally chill name for a room, honestly.
The tripod is going to hold up.
Why? How heavy is the fucking camera? What is it made of?
Now, I just have to get everything in frame.
Oh my god. Okay, yep, that's in frame. That is in frame.
November 20th, 1991. Time, 8:43 p.m. Recording for medical students from the University of Missouri. This autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the autopsy room. Today, you will have the dubious pleasure of following a full autopsy, step by step. For those of you who have already performed your first autopsy, this will refresh your basic knowledge.
Oh my god, there's so many
For
steps.
those whose knowledge is only theoretical, I advise not to watch this after a meal. I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web has been a blessing for speeding up my work.
Literally, who is this guy? He does not sound like a human. No, I want to rotate. You rotate too fast. And there was no point to any of it, so, like, that's awesome. What is happening? Okay, what? Take a look at... I looked at the... Oh, you want me to click?
Let's start. Always wear an apron, mask, and gloves. Goggles are a must when the job is splashy. And in case of sharp accidents, it's worth having disinfectants at hand. It's true that you won't get ptomaine poisoning straight away, but if your liver or kidney aren't doing well, you may end up with diarrhea.
Awesome.
The cadaver is placed on its back on the autopsy table. The pathologist stands on the right of the deceased. Written and photographic documentation plays a vital role throughout the entire examination process. During your research, be patient, inquisitive, but above all, attentive to detail. Now, onto the police folder.
Why
That will contain all
Why am I just
sorts
walking?
of pertinent
Stop
information as
walking.
to who the deceased might be and what
Jesus.
potentially happened to them. So, let's take a closer look, shall we?
Wait, what am I doing? Look through the information provided in the Polizia folder. Where, pray tell, is the...
Scalpel, scissors,
Ah,
syringe,
right.
magnifying glass,
Let's do
knife.
some research, eh?
The deceased's name is Tobias Chambers, locally known as Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple of years. The deceased was found on the outskirts of a parking lot at a gas station, where he often begged and persistently offered drivers to wash their car windows.
Hmm.
The body was noticed by a station employee during the morning shift. Initially, he thought that someone had thrown some boots and a coat in a nearby ditch. It took him a moment to recognize the pile of clothes as the body of a man.
That is unfortunate.
He worked most of his life at the local port dealing with unloaded cargo.
I have a deep
He
fear
was
of being
fired for being drunk
just
and
stumbling
starting
across a
fights.
body at
His
some point
son
during
runs
my
a
life.
hardware store on his own. His wife left him years ago.
Because like it's
They
not
both
just
had
like
no
a
contact
it's not
with
just
the
like a
deceased.
report the body. Like then you have to make a statement, and then you might be called on in court, and it's like a whole thing. And that's not even getting into the trauma of discovering a body, depending on the state it's in. Like I don't want to be involved in any of that. Sounds awful.
Signs of libation were found around the body. Empty bottles,
Hey Siri,
traces of an inept attempt to start a fire.
what's the definition of
Scattered mixtures of
libation?
Libation means a drink poured out as an offering to a deity.
What? How do you know that? How do you know that they weren't just drunk? He could have just been a drunk.
That's it.
Well, I feel like we're assuming a lot there.
It's worth remembering the context around the scene of a death.
Okay.
This allows you to better interpret any traces found on the body. I shouldn't start the procedure without gloves.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Now it's our turn to take some pictures for our files. If I can just remember where I left the camera. It's in here somewhere.
Like another camera? Oh, like a photograph camera. I see. What is this? Out of order. Technician is coming to see it on Friday, Thursday. Okay. I don't think he's ever coming.
A considerable collection. My old but trusted centrifuge.
Who says
Ideal
that?
for all the fluid
Literally, who
tests I
says
need to
that?
perform during an autopsy.
This guy sounds like a
Poor
redditor.
soul. I get cases like this more than any other. It's been a while since the eye wash in this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now.
That feels like something you don't want to forget to change. That feels like drastically important.
Aha! There you are. I knew it was here somewhere. As I mentioned at the beginning, before we begin the internal examination, we need to document the cadaver and the condition it arrived in. We begin with a full body photo. Try and stick to the top-down rule, but this is not always possible. Let's keep in mind it's all about the legibility, not the perfect frame. Voila! Now we move on to the next step, looking for traces.
Okay. Find marks. Find marks. Listen, I'm good. As I said, I did say this is giving me a... How do I... gather photo... Oh, I have to take... Or do I have to take pictures of marks? It won't even let me take picture. Is that because it's not a mark? Ah, that's a mark. Wait, I had it for a second.
Poorly healed wound. Looks old. I'll take a closer look later.
Okay. I mean, that looks like a mark to me. Am I fucking insane? Oh, this poor guy's feet. Poor guy's tootsies are suffering. Wait. Ah, there's a mark on this foot.
Some wounds in the feet and signs of frostbite. Probably because the subject's shoes were too small.
Or that he lived outside. Lots of assumptions from this guy, gotta say.
Hardened hands, worn out by physical work, and frostbite?
Yeah, no, this guy just lived outside. Is that head trauma?
That's something interesting. It will be necessary to check whether this injury was severe enough to cause damage to the brain. In a moment, we will check which of our initial observations will be worthy of further consideration. But
Sir, yes,
before we
sir.
get to that,
What is this?
I need to write
Toby
down some
Chambers.
basic data.
Okay. Pin photos to the photo board. You got it. Beautiful. Oh, now, okay, now it's time. Let's get cutting.
Personal information.
Okay.
The deceased was unclothed. Date. Okay. As you can see, I note everything down on previously prepared forms. Every pathologist must keep a detailed record of every step of the autopsy. This not only allows you to track the procedure, but also collates the results together, upon which you may back up your conclusions. So, enough of the boring prep. Let's begin by taking a closer look at the spots I photographed earlier. For this, you're going to need a magnifying glass.
Okay. Where, pray tell, does one find a magnifying glass? That's good.
Considerable.
Shut up. Shut up! Stop talking! My god! I hate this guy. What is that? It's a petri dish.
Poor soul.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh.
Which
So annoying.
first? Here we can see frostbite on the fingertips. We can tell by the characteristic skin color.
Okay.
I can confirm the presence of ecchymosis on the deceased man's head. The appearance indicates the intravital nature of the wound. Add alcohol, which I can clearly smell, and this was an accident just waiting to happen. So far, there are a lot of superficial wounds, but only one serious injury to the head. Let's go back to our notes.
Okay. Clipboard mannequin. This game loves to tell me things with no...
Some of my previous cases, a reminder of more prosperous times.
Gotcha. Sure. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It doesn't, but, you know, it's not pertinent to what the fuck I'm dealing with right now. Why do we have Ipecac? Oh, just in case you consume something and you need to immediately throw up? Oh, that's horrendous, mate.
First, I marked the location of the head wound. We're not if Toby's body was... Even though this type of wound didn't
my bad.
contribute to the deceased's death, we're still required to record it.
Possible
As you can
death
see,
causes.
We don't have much to go on. Let's write down what preliminary causes of death we can think of. Various types of accidents are a common cause of death among the homeless and the elderly. Perhaps old Toby slipped and accidentally hit his head. Considering the conditions in which he slept, his body may have become hypothermic.
True.
The nights have been particularly nasty lately. We will check if there are any signs of freezing internally. This is of no interest to us. Since the deceased clearly smelled of alcohol, I'll add alcohol poisoning to our list.
Okay.
We still have one thing left from the basics. Rigor mortis. Well, we take our deceased by the hand.
Excuse me. Forgive me, Toby. I must take your hand.
Gradually we raise it.
Oh.
Now let it go. As you can see, the hand falls loose. What's the conclusion? Death must have occurred more than 72 hours ago. Head trauma seems the most promising, so we'll start there. For this,
All right.
I need an oscillating saw.
Ready to open the cranium, sir.
The cut
Sir,
is
yes,
made
sir.
ear to ear.
Uh-oh. Oh.
After which,
Nailed it.
we
Oh.
remove the skin and the
Okay.
top of the
Hello.
skull.
You know, I've been hearing a lot of people say recently, I don't know if it was like a meme or like a thing, but apparently the consistency of brain is like warm butter, and that has genuinely, I'm not kidding you, kind of ruined my life. Like, genuinely, I'm so upset thinking about brains now.
After the basic examination, we can see that the brain's cerebral gyri in both hemispheres are symmetric. The brain looks good.
Oh.
Let's take a cross-section.
Okay. You want me to cut the brain, boss?
Some pathologists prefer to examine organs without removing them. However, for me, it's much more convenient to examine them on a board, which we'll do now.
Looks like I'm making a brain sandwich. I hate this.
Holding a long, narrow blade knife in the dominant hand, we slowly cut the cranial nerves on both sides, all the time pulling the brain towards us.
Oh, this is... Okay, this is very difficult.
So far, so good.
Ugh.
The hematoma seems to have had no effect on the brain.
Okay. What does that mean, sir? Return to... Okay, sure.
We can rule the fatal accident out as well.
Right. So... I mean, I want to bet it's a combination of freezing and alcohol.
Brain is in good condition, so we have no choice but to proceed to the internal examination of the other organs. I grab a scalpel.
You got it,
from my
sir.
kit.
Oh, it's... I keep forgetting it's in
incision
here.
Should be in the shape of a letter
Jesus.
Y.
Okay.
We use a deep cut to reach all the way to the ribs and to penetrate the abdominal wall.
Okay. I'm penetrating, sir.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Alright, now we peel back and separate the skin.
So cool. Peeling. I'm peeling, sir.
Now, we need to remove the ribs. We'll need the loppers for this.
Just got an achievement for peeling this man open like an orange. Select the loppers. Oh, right. Oh, that
Quite
scared
a
the fuck out of
satisfying
me.
crunch for some anyway.
You're a freak.
After removing the cartilage tissue, we instantly notice two things. Firstly, there is no congestion of the internal organs.
What does that
This
mean?
means that although the deceased was hypothermic, it didn't kill him.
Okay.
Secondly, the deceased smoked like a chimney.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
We should take a closer look at those lungs. We can see widespread black and tarry deposits. Despite the tragic condition of the lungs, they are not the cause of death. Alice smoked too. It didn't kill her, but...
Not stop trauma jumping in the
What was I
fucking
talking
lecture
about?
for the students.
Lungs. Yes. Advanced inflammation.
Just put that in my pocket for later.
What now? The syringe. Now's a good time to collect some samples.
Okay.
Specifically 3. From 5 milliliters from the left ventricle should do it. Left on the bladder, we draw about 10 milliliters of fluid.
And then what, from the brain? Or the eye?
Vitreous humor analysis is very useful in indicating long-term alcohol abuse. Now we take our samples to the centrifuge. But before I do that, I need to find my notebook. My dyscalculia means that I always double-check the settings. Please excuse me while I run and fetch it.
I hate this guy. I hate the way he talks. I don't know what it is. It really bothers me. I mean, I'm enjoying this so far, but just this man... he never shuts up. I get, like, right now, like, in this section, fine, like, makes sense. He's dictating a lecture, but, like, he was doing this before now as well. it's making me laugh, to be honest. Where is the notebook? Notebook. Noting book. Book for noting. In the office. You got it. Loki forgot I was playing a horror game. Suddenly remembered that at some point something's going to scare me. In the office, my bad. Look at him go. First, something about the way he's standing there. Slay. And this strut. Funky skeletons. God, I love skeletons. I'm a big skeleton fan. Notebook. Got it.
Thing is
Oh.
covered
Why'd you grab it like
I
that?
should check this out under the microscope sometime.
Oh, that's so gross. Get a new notebook, you freak. It's covered in like 17 different bodies' fluids.
We put all of the samples into the rotor.
Yep.
Now, we set the appropriate time and speed.
Presence of alcohol in the blood, 15 minutes, 70%.
Okay, let's roll.
You got it.
Oh,
What is
shit.
happening?
The fuses again.
What do you mean? This is an operate. Do you see
Where
that?
were we?
Did you see that?
Oh, yes. The
Am I
blood
fucking
alcohol
insane?
concentration.
Future me, run that one back. Was there a dude standing there? And was he naked? Was there a body? Questions. Questions. The fuses. I thought I was going to fix the fuses. Am I not? No? Alright. Well, you're the one that said fuses. So, I mean, you can't really blame a guy.
Let's see what we've got here. Everything's separated as it should.
I would expect so.
Our lab is closed until tomorrow after the last, incident.
What?
However, considering that
What does that
Toby's
mean?
favorite eau de parfum appears to be ethanol, I'm guessing the results won't surprise me at all.
Okay. Sure.
Let's go further. We will now focus on the cardiovascular system.
Okay.
Specifically, the heart.
Right.
We remove the organ, we look for dark hypoxic areas, clots, or other elements that stand out.
There's a
as
big old
abnormal.
hole in it. Is
At
that
first
normal?
glance, the heart looks fine.
I hate the way it
Pulmonary
jiggles.
trunk and aorta seem to be in good condition. There are no pathological changes that would have contributed to Toby's death. Now let's take a closer look at the stomach. Size is
The
normal,
match.
and as expected, the stomach has no major external damage. We must now cut it open and inspect inside.
So, yes, sir.
We will do it carefully so that its contents do not spill out. We open the stomach
Oh,
along
this.
the greater
Okay.
curvature.
No,
from
you're
the heart
asking
to
a
the
lot
pyloric
from me.
end.
Okay. A lot. And the sensitivity
Oh,
is jacked
I already feel like there's something
all
left
the way
inside.
down in this section. So I'm having to drag it like all the way across the table. This is the worst. This is the worst. This is the worst. I don't have much room on this table right now. I've got a load of fucking like paper junk that needs to be sorted through. Shit. Hold on, I actually need to straight up. Right. Yeah. We're nearly there. Nearly got it.
Okay.
Oh,
Large
ew.
amount of gas. Small amounts of yellow, grayish food content, resembling some kind of meat. Either our deceased hadn't eaten in days, or the bulk of his stomach had already found a way out. Looks like I'll have to find the missing contents.
Ew, do I have to go into his intestines? Yeah, I go have to go into his intestines.
There are two ways here. One is obvious, and the other is... It couldn't have been suffocation, could it? I'll add this to the list and move on to the deceased's neck.
Okay.
At first glance, the trachea looks normal. Same result as with the stomach. The external inspection doesn't tell us anything. This time we'll cut on a tray.
Okay. I don't know what the difference is with
While
the trachea.
cutting such a
but-
small organ as
Oh.
the trachea, we
Right.
must make a precise incision.
Okay.
To be able to cut with the very tip of the blade, we must hold the scalpel as we would a pen.
I could not do this job. I have very shaky hands.
And after careful examination and deduction, we've got it. A clogged trachea. It's time to summarize the whole thing.
Oh, that poor man. Did he choke on his own vomit?
Based on the report and preliminary documentation, it's safe to assume that the deceased passed out after consumption of alcohol and then fell asleep on his back. Then, the
That's
gastric
very
contents
unfortunate.
refluxed and flooded the airways, causing death. That's why we don't forget about the recovery position at dorm parties.
Well, that is unfortunate.
And now it's all clear. The death was suffocation. Now, the mystery is solved.
Wait, I
But
don't want
for
to do
us,
my actual
This is not the end. First, the dead body
signature,
needs to
so
be cleaned up.
we'll make one up here. Beautiful.
For this, we will need to close the body and grab the needle. First,
okay.
we unroll the skin flaps.
I'm unrolling the skin flaps. I'm unrolling them. Needle.
And then, I'm using the baseball stitch technique. This stitching method is very strong and quick to do.
Okay, sounds good to me. Oh, nailed it. Oh, sorry. Let me stitch this cock. Oh, I left it. Hold on. Hold on, my bad.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Now we say goodbye to the deceased and put them
Bye,
safely in the
Toby.
fridge, ready for the next stage of their journey.
How do I place him in the... Oh, okay, it's gonna do it for me. Ooh, I didn't like that transition. Ah!
God, I'm tired.
Jesus.
I'll drop these samples off at the lab on the way to the bar.
Okay, alright, wait, we definitely seem troubled. Do we want more pills on the way out? I would.
I'll call Stephen. I don't feel like drinking alone today.
Oh, there he goes. I forgot that was the prologue. I'm gonna be so real with you, I completely forgot. What is happening? Hello? Sir? Ma'am? Ah! Jesus. I'm fine. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sensing some unresolved emotional issues. Oh boy, how many chapters are there?
Forgive me. What?
Spaghetti and meatballs every game. Every game it's spaghetti and meatballs. And they're always left untouched. Who is not eating spaghetti and meatballs? I don't care what you're talking about right now, whatever your name is, I forgot. But this is a serious issue that you need to sort the fuck out.
And probably doesn't have to get up to work.
What does that even mean? Is that a joke? This doesn't make any sense. Oh, my dead wife. How wonderful.
It's been almost a year.
Yikes.
It's always good to have something for a rainy day. I wasn't able to support her through this.
Okay, I'm sensing. Yeah.
Do us part.
Oh boy.
It was a miracle that the coffee didn't wash off the writing. And that she said yes.
Okay. How unfortunate.
So much light everywhere.
Is there ever anything going to be anything cool and interesting behind any of these pictures? What achievement did I just get? Examine at least 5 Alice-related items. Okay. Sure.
An indispensable element. I should really try.
Well, probably it is your job.
I'm not in the mood for music lately.
You don't seem to be in the mood for anything but drugs, my friend.
They certainly have more will to live than I do.
A little bit on the nose.
The view isn't spectacular, but why does that car look familiar?
Wait, what?
The
Oh.
view isn't...
Oh, okay, so that's me saying, am I Steven? Probably, like, I'm gonna be real with you, it probably already told me, and I forgot, as I do.
The remnants of last night's binge with Stephen. I'm not sure if it's still edible.
I'm just examining, you know, exploring.
A pill a day keeps the defective Jack away.
Okay, the fact that he has... This is too real, okay, because he has my name too, and it's kind of fucking me up. It's kind of fucking me up. I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's a shame this won't help with my hangover.
What are they? I want to know. Tell me pill name.
The fucking phone.
The fucking fact. The fact. Oh, my name is Jack, isn't it? Of course, not Steve. Jesus. Hello?
Okay. I know I'm late. I'll be there soon. It's not like the dead are impatient.
Jack, no.
What?
Alice? Who is this?
It's Charlotte Graves.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you. I thought it was work calling.
It's okay. I hate it when work calls me at home, too. How is everything? We haven't talked since... you know.
Your wife died!
Well, there are good days, and there are bad days. What can I say?
Big
At least I
lie.
get out of
There
here
are
at work.
only bad days.
Well, you always were the most comfortable in the dissecting room. Listen, I have an unusual request.
Oh boy.
Okay, how can I help?
It's nothing serious. I just wanted to ask, do you have any pictures of Alice? Maybe one where the two of us are together? I'd love to have something to remind me of her.
I guess. I'm not sure. I'll look through her things.
Thank you. I'm sorry to trouble you with this.
You're being, you know
All
what?
this can't be easy for you.
I'll get through it somehow. I've been meaning to sort through her stuff for a while.
I mean, if you wanted to reminisce about Alice, talk.
I really should go now. I overslept, I'm late for work, and I still have some errands to run on the way.
Oh. Okay, sure. Sorry to keep you.
I'll look for something and send it over. You'd best remind me again.
292 Browning Lane, apartment 432.
I ain't taking
Johnson
any
City, New
chances.
York. Just miss her so much.
Yeah.
Alright, get on with
that's
it.
Thank you.
You too, Charlotte.
Jesus, even I'm bored of it now, and I was the one calling him an asshole a minute ago.
Well,
What was that?
That
Hello?
was a bit unexpected. I should probably find something to send.
Wasn't it supposed to be a photo of them together, though? That's specifically what she wanted? I don't even know who she is. What the fuck is that?
You for today.
Shut up.
Here in town.
Shit, dude. Shit, dude. Okay, getting pissed off now. Oh, wait.
Alice and Charlotte.
Aha!
Amsterdam. It's hard to believe they've known each other for so long. Okay, time to go to work. I'm seriously late.
Yeah, no fucking shit. I spent like an hour searching this fucking photo.
I should grab some coffee and aspirin on the way.
Good boy. Uh-huh. A bit weird.
These fluorescent tubes are brutal.
Space adventure horror movie. Okay. Understood.
Oh, shit. Almost left the door open.
What? Alright. Sorry. Can I lock it? Graffront is not... Oh, graffiti is not a vandalism. What? Kids these days and their lack of grammar. Wait, what is F? That must be ground floor, right? I have never seen an apartment complex quite like this. This is bizarre. You should probably take this, buddy. Not judging, but that doesn't seem appropriate. There are clearly kids here. They're downstairs. I saw them. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? I forgot. Oh, wow. Am I going to see that suspicious car that I made a point of pointing out? Where's the mailbox? Oh, there. Okay, gotcha.
I hope this helps, Charlotte. Okay. All done here. Time to go.
That should not take me!
Huh?
What was that? Okay, whatever it was, I didn't like it. Which is my car? My car? Oh, that's sus. That is very suspect. That is extremely suspect, actually. Oh, the door's glowing. I'm just an idiot.
Damn, I forgot my jacket. Well, I'll brave it for tonight. Too bad.
Oh, this bit's very mortuary assistant.
Nice and fresh. At least it's peaceful here.
Have a little quick wander, which, I mean, admittedly is irritating because you can't sprint, so... Men murder old lady. Oh my god. Right, well, let's just go cut up some dead bodies, huh?
Good evening, Mr. Ridley.
The timesheet handman.
Seems a bit annoyed. Seems a little bit not very chill. What's this? Oh. Wait, why do we need coffins? We don't do any of that stuff, right? We're just a medical examiner. Why would we have coffins?
Have more personality than this guy.
I'm gonna assume that's red wine. For my insanity. Jack's vacation. What day is it today? Alright, I'll go to the office. I'm just exploring, okay? Delicious. Loved it. Favorite part of the day.
Christ. Who leaves the window open in the middle of November? So I'd better check the answering machine.
That's also suspect. A lot of suspect things happening right now.
Hi, Jack. I dropped by a little early today. I left the body with Ridley in the corridor. He wasn't sitting in the locker then, so maybe he'll even throw him into the room. Well, how are you doing? I mean, it's your first birthday without her, and... This, I still have a hangover, and you know me, I run to the John like the neighbor's fucking dog. You know, today I slipped on his shit again. That fucking furball. He always has to shit next to my car. Anyway, I can't come over in the evening, but we'll catch up on the weekend, okay? Bye. I almost forgot. Charlotte called me this morning. She asked about you, so answer your calls, Jack. This time it's not a reprimand for being late.
That's par for the course. I wonder when this clown will learn to look under his feet.
Ah! Oh my god, is my nose bleeding? Hold on. Emergency. Yes, it is. Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh!
Birthday.
Sorry about that one.
I actually forgot it was today.
Oh, it's my birthday?
Make me muffins like these every birthday.
Who left this here?
A treat for later. I always crave something sweet after a section.
Fucking weird.
Okay.
Genuinely
Joke's
weird.
over.
Genuinely very
Apron,
weird.
Glove.
That's extremely weird. Sorry, I am prone to just like nosebleeds just happening spontaneously. I have I'm chronically ill, so there's lots of things that just happen. That's my bad. Was I in here before? On the apron hanging in the dissecting room. Oh. Oh god, did she hang herself? Well, that's fucking unfortunate. This is gonna be cheery, isn't it?
Ah, man. I remember you.
What does that
You
mean?
were on that talent show. What was your name again?
Huh? You talking about the woman? So I'm in the biscuit, I really shouldn't be, but...
I need to order another batch of these. I've got to remember to do that later. And that's the whole point. Steven laughs at me for recording everything. He says I have a bigger collection of stuff like this than most of the creeps he's caught. November 21st, 1991. Time, 9:13 p.m. The autopsy is conducted by Jack Handman. Lecture for the Medical University of Missouri. After yesterday's lecture, you should already know the ins and outs, so today we'll be consolidating our knowledge. So, Where do I start? That's right, police folder.
Yep.
Ah, yes, Samantha Barker. Now I remember. There's probably gonna be a lot of chatter about this.
Oh dear.
When questioned, friends admitted that Samantha's last days before losing contact seemed extremely happy and relaxed. She also quit drinking alcohol and mentioned something about rehab. The friend also admits that there was no indication of an impending tragedy. Found in her own apartment by police patrol. Officers
Armchair.
were called by a concerned friend of the deceased.
There are
who had been
there are
unable
marks
to
on the
contact
neck,
Barker
but if
for
she's in the
several
armchair,
days.
clearly she didn't hang herself. So that's immediately suspect.
During the interrogation, a friend of the deceased admitted that Samantha never got to grips with the sudden fame that came after winning such a high-profile talent show. After her first album became a commercial success, she was hit with a creative drought. She suffered panic attacks and severe sleep problems. Drugs and medication came into play. The deceased was found in her own apartment, in a semi-recumbent position on an armchair. Large quantities of alcohol and empty packets of sleeping pills were also found in the apartment. Well, let's see what settled this matter. As you can see, the body is fully clothed. Therefore, before we move on to photographic documentation, we must remove the clothes. This time, okay, now we can continue with the examination. Again, begin by taking photographs of the cadaver. I guarantee that over time it will cease being embarrassing for you.
You got it. I understand what I'm doing now.
And now, any suspicious looking marks or wounds. Interesting. Very uneven. We need to investigate this. Yes, I've seen this many times.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, there's even more here.
Why does he talk like this? It feels inappropriate.
You don't get such bruises from a normal contusion. A few we will need to look into here.
Hanging mark, yeah, that's what I thought.
Notes prepared. Time to take a closer look. The number of bruises suggests that there may have been some kind of tussle. And here's something interesting. The skin of the deceased is covered with numerous blisters. Some of them are ruptured. Others still contain fluid residue.
That's odd.
Some furrows have imprinted more strongly, others less, as if someone was, undecided. Such bruises are caused by either a very heavy blow or by some internal issues. More numerous blisters. We have some leads to investigate here. Let's write this down. The most likely cause of such skin changes is the high concentration of barbiturates.
Ah, I see.
Although it's easier to have abrasions on your feet, but the
So
number
maybe
and
she
size of
tried to
blisters
hang
suggests that
herself,
it's probably a matter of
decided
barbiturate
against it,
poisoning.
and then overdosed?
But first I look carefully at the whole body. UV rays will reveal any traces. The area around the head is empty. Right hand clean. I dissect the skin of the deceased.
You know what, fuck it. Let's get brutal with it. I can't be asked.
And I proceed to deflect the skin flaps. Compared with yesterday's body, the deceased has only trace amounts of adipose tissue. Now for the ribs.
Well, we gotta cut through the ribs. The loppers,
What
right?
do we
Yes.
have here? Or rather, what don't we
Okay, so
have?
she was a smoker.
There is, just to be sure, I'm taking samples from 3 organs, the eyeball, the heart, and the bladder. Analysis will rule out, or confirm, alcohol poisoning as the cause of death. What was it?
Oh, for God's sake.
70? 10.
It was 1570. I don't
75,
need it, but
maybe
you're gonna
110.
make me go anyway.
I'll need my notebook.
Anyone out there? No fucking around.
Numbers have never been my strong point. It's probably why I regularly forgot birthdays and anniversaries. I'm lucky Alice always forgave me.
This guy ever shut up? You considered thinking inside your head instead of out?
I'm starting the centrifuge. Let's see what results come out. The laboratory is already open, so...
No, don't do this again.
Fucking hell! Ridley! Mr. Ridley! Where is he? The fuses need resetting.
God's sake.
I'll do it myself.
Shut up!
I swear there was a flashlight in here.
Shut up, you two. Like, genuinely, you see, that includes you. Swear there was a flashlight? Shit, okay, I skipped something I actually needed. Stop it.
Whatever. I know where the switches are anyway. First the right, and then the left. And voila.
Where's me? Hold on, I need to go.
What?
What was that? No, hold on, I'm gonna go check on Mr. Ridley. I'm nervous now. Ridley? Where is he? Ridley? Ridley? Ridley! Are you out here fucking about? I specifically said no fucking about. Ridley? Making sure his headless body wasn't in the trash or something.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for God's sake, man. Hello?
Jack Hanman speaking.
Easy, why so rude?
Steve? Sorry, man. This place is falling apart, and Ridley won't even lift a finger to help. You just can't work here.
Did the centrifuge strip the fuses again?
Yeah, eventually everything's gonna go up in smoke.
Look on the bright side. It's a free cremation with your autopsy.
Jesus, stop it. That shit pisses me off.
I hate this guy. I hate Jack so much.
Sorry, Jack.
Can
Anyway,
Stephen be our main character?
How the autopsy's going. Soon there'll be journalists sniffing around for info, so we'd best be ready.
I'll whiz through this in a couple of hours. It doesn't look like a complicated case to me. More of a formality. The report will be available in the morning.
Sounds great. Thanks. Phew. How's your head?
Well, my head seems better than yours. On the way to work.
Holy fuck. Jack, turn on the radio.
What? What's happening?
Quiet.
A 3-car police convoy was involved in an accident near Pete's Bay Bridge while transporting prisoners to Orleans Parish
Oh,
Prison.
shut up.
At the moment, we do not know the exact number of victims or whether any of the convicts escaped. However, the scale of the accident indicates a large number of victims, possibly even fatal ones. Police are on their way to investigate the incident and secure the area. We know that the injured prisoners are on death row. The police were to transport them to their execution, which was to take place tomorrow morning. Many of them are very dangerous criminals. We will report on the matter on an ongoing basis, so stay tuned with us.
What? Stephen, was Red Pete one of the passengers? He was, wasn't he? What if he survived?
Jack, I have to go. You want me on site?
What if he survived?
I gotta go. Talk to you later, okay?
Was she murdered?
Calm down, Jack. Pills. I need my pills.
Yes. More pills.
Jack. A serious accident. Lots of victims. He's definitely dead. Yes. Nothing's going to happen. Christ. I've got to get back to work.
You got it.
What?
Hello? Fuck was that? Hold on, I need to check on Ridley again, okay? And you know what? I'm checking all the fucking windows after that fucking nonsense. What do you mean dangerous criminals? That window... Oh, that window's open. I want to go... This sucks. This sucks. Yep, just go collect the samples, like nothing's wrong. Nothing is wrong. Everything is Gucci. Windows. Okay.
Technical break.
Yeah, oh, technical.
Career as a janitor
Technical break.
My old but trusted center.
You shut up.
Fucking hell!
Jesus,
Alright, let's see if we were able to get anything out of this piece of crap. I placed the test tubes in the rack.
You're telling me to set it to take 5 milliliters from each, but how do I do that? Ah, okay.
Precisely.
No.
And the next...
That was so complicated, I still don't really understand how I did that.
We put the prepared sample into the machine.
Oh, is this a mass spectrometer?
Let's see what we have here.
Chromatograph, yeah, gas chromatograph, got it.
The results indicate that the deceased did consume alcohol shortly before her death. However, this is not an amount that could cause poisoning leading to death. Just slight inebriation. The chromatograph results show that we can eliminate alcohol poisoning from our list of potential causes of death. However, remember that alcohol can affect the functioning of the entire body. First,
liver.
I'll pick up the syringe again from the liver and the heart to test the concentration of barbiturates in the body.
Oh my god, do I have to do the whole centrifuge thing again?
That's enough. I'll do the test later.
Okay, thank God for that.
Try my luck with the centrifuge right now. Now I remove the liver.
Oh, it looks good.
However, it is slightly enlarged. Perhaps it's a slight inflammation or drug-induced damage.
Weigh the liver at the scale. You got it, buddy. You got it. I'm on it. I'm going to ignore the fact that wait, that liver looks significantly worse now we've moved over here. What? What happened?
100 grams. The liver is enlarged. I'll move on to a cross-sectional study. Perhaps the enlargement is the result of early cancerous changes. The blade glides through smoothly. I don't feel like I'm encountering any changes with an unusual structure. No steatosis or cirrhosis.
Okay.
The liver is basically healthy. We already know that the deceased didn't abuse alcohol. The question is, what about drugs or other substances? I move on to the heart.
Doesn't look as good, does it?
Oh. At a glance, we can see signs of a heart attack. So, I guess we need to go to the centrifuge and check for these barbiturates.
Fine. Is it different from barbiturates? Yes. 10 and 75.
We close the centrifuge and pray that it doesn't trip anything again.
It's gonna trip. Like, we know it's gonna trip. It's done it every time.
It looks like our luck is in.
Okay, well, I just wanted to make me look stupid, I guess. Yes, I'm going.
I wonder how she was able to get hold of these drugs.
I mean, if she's become famous, then she's gonna have connections that other people don't have. Lots of quote-unquote celebrity doctors that will prescribe you whatever you want, as long as you pay them.
Okay, 2 samples this time. Nothing surprising. Significant amounts of phenobarbital metabolites of hepatic origin. Looks like I'll have to check the contents of the deceased's stomach.
I'm on it. You see that? Was it doing that before? Hello? Okay. He's definitely not dead? Alright. I'll choose to trust it.
The tests show that the collected blood contained enough barbiturates to cause cardiopulmonary collapse. The question now is whether it was an accident or a deliberate act. I'm proceeding to examine the stomach. Before extraction, I ligate the entire organ to prevent its contents from spilling out. But not
Ugh.
this time. We see
Yeesh.
remnants of undigested food and a dense mass of pills. You don't take this many drugs by accident.
No, you do not. So my initial theory, I believe, was correct. I'm cracked. Let's go.
Length and width normal. No obvious pathological changes. Undigested drugs found in the stomach of the deceased. The deceased's trachea is normal.
Okay.
The deceased's intestine is normal. No clear pathological changes. Abdominal cavity checked off. We can check the brain.
Oh boy, okay.
I make a cut to open the lid.
I like how we magically shaved her instantaneously, that's cool.
Brain is normal. No obvious lesions. No discoloration or changes due to hypoxia. There's
Okay.
still the matter of the marks on the neck. They look superficial, but who knows?
What is going on?
Maybe the spinal cord has been
Hello?
severed. I need goggles and a saber saw. I think the goggles were in the desk drawer. Oh, they're out there. Alice. Oh, I probably left it in the basement after its last cleaning.
Oh boy. I guess we're gonna find out now whether Ridley's dead or not.
Mr. Ridley, I need a key to the basement.
It's in the social room.
Why is the key lying at the... never mind. Thank you.
Hey, Hammond. Did you hear about the convoy? Well, maybe you'll get a chance to relive your glory days and catch Red Pete again, huh?
Why are you such a
Let's hope
cunt?
there won't be a need for that.
Oh god, man.
If only he could put that much enthusiasm into his work. I get the feeling that searching through this rubbish is more... please, maybe...
Oh, I have to go outside. I have to go outside, I forgot. And the convoy's already happened. Oh. Red Pete! Please, Red
Why
Pete.
did the prison convoy have to get into an accident? Jack, take a deep breath.
Yeah, Jack, take a deep breath.
Placidly cool breath.
Everything's cool.
You're nearly finished with the autopsy. Then
Everything's
you can
cool.
go home and rest.
That also seems dangerous,
I'll take the
but...
saw.
What the fuck was he just gonna say? I interrupted him, but... Oh, it dissolved.
Fuck! It's jammed! Doesn't anyone do maintenance around here? Damn hatch. Damn Red Pete. Again. If only.
I accidentally skipped something there because I was mashing space to open it. Spine saw. Spine saw? Why are we leaving tools in the basement? That seems like a stupid fucking idea. Or someone's down here eating lunch and drinking whiskey. Interesting. Doesn't feel professional. Where the fuck is this saw? Oh. What was that? Did I just accidentally, like, whir it and yeah, no shit. Did I accidentally turn it on there and scare the shit out of myself, or did I injure myself? Because, I mean, blood did splatter on my screen there. Can we close this? I don't want...
Damn student lectures and their fuck.
I don't want Red Pete getting access to whatever. Whatever. If Red Pete is going to come, there's not a lot I can do about it, is there?
Sorry for the short
Blind
interruption.
saw.
I hope you all took the opportunity to grab some coffee. And now that I have everything I need, I'll move on to reviewing the spinal cord. The spine
Jesus
is
Christ.
removed. I can
Sorry, I was
see
doing
that
the
spinal
spine
cord was
QTE.
not severed. This shows that apart from the marks around the neck, hanging didn't negatively affect the condition of the deceased. Ladies and gentlemen, almost over. Now, to sum up and tidy away the body.
Yep. I'll do it. Oh, God. I've fucking
The direct
emptied this
cause
one
of
out.
Samantha Barker's death was a heart attack resulting from an overdose of barbiturates. Traces found on the body suggest that the overdose was a deliberate act, following a failed attempt to hang herself. The autopsy found no evidence or genetic materials indicating that death could have been the result of an attack. Third-party involvement must be excluded. Autograph, and we can start sewing. tiring day. I can feel those hunger pains coming on. I guess I'll have to pick something up along the way.
Well, you don't eat shit. You didn't even eat the muffin.
Leave the apron for cleaning.
Let's go eat your muffin.
I can go. Camera. I didn't turn it off. A nightcap will do me good.
Will it? How about I turn it off? Okay, well, I'll just leave it then. Since you seem to not give a shit.
Maybe later. I'm still hungover, and it might tip me
You
over the
just said you were hungry. Really?
Good night, Mr. Ridley. The police will pick up the body and accompanying documentation in the morning.
Sure.
I guess there are actually two things in this world you can be certain of. Death and Ridley's reluctant attitude.
Indeed. Well said, well said.
Alright, maybe three things.
I didn't take my gloves off.
Whiskey on the rocks when I get home.
I didn't take my gloves off. I don't think I took my apron off either, or turned the camera off. Wasn't the greatest end to the day, to be fair. I didn't realise I actually had to do those things. And the moment I walked out the door, it wouldn't let me do it.
So cold. I guess I should
So
put my jacket to
cold.
work.
You have to walk like 10 meters, like just
This
chill.
block can be quite intimidating when it's so quiet.
So wait, does
Almost
that
there.
suspicious car I saw have anything to do with Red
Didn't
Pete,
wanna
we
go
think?
out for a drink tonight, so I'll drink my whiskey in the company of my TV. Ah, shit. I forgot the muffin. Well,
I hate you. I walked to it. I clicked it and you told me to fuck off. You told me to go fuck myself. So, fuck you and your muffin. Honestly. Unfucking believable.
What?
Okay, no.
But I locked it. I'm sure of it.
You didn't. I tried, but you didn't. Well, fucking hell. Okay then. Alright, well, that's the end of chapter 2. I've been really enjoying this so far. This is good. I will see you guys again soon for some more Autopsy Simulator, and we will see...
Did this?
Okay,
I don't
Jack.
have anything valuable.
Okay. We will see you soon for the next episode of
Money.
Autopsy
They
Simulator.
must have stolen the money.
You need to shut up. We will see you again soon for the next chapter of Autopsy Simulator. I'm really enjoying it so far. The main character is a bit annoying, and I don't like the way he talks. But other than that, it has been quite interesting, and I'm curious to see where the story is going. So we'll let it play out. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Leave any comments you have down below. And as always, have a good one. Peace.